is a young person mtu ina kiroto ke antu bobethe kwithira bayukira na yote thi antu bobethe ndeni ya wondie we I have seen him kwithira kebwithe 1 2 3 ntikondo mwariria reao na kinya kioto ke ayuthi poraba thaibo kuwa patina ngui bakwenda thirikari ithire bashukulikia na kinya wekire wondie we bibi wambita wa chief kana wambita wa chief kiri mwaka yo thirikari yo 2023 2024 ni mwaka yurikia yurarikire oro turi mwaka yungi umwe yo thirikari na ni bibi ngoba kubanga kiri mwaka yo thirikari yo 2024 2025 ikiriganwa Debo County ireta kuluke budgets as we speak kiri mwaka yo thirikari yo 2024 2025 rarira batukulukura 40188 namba ya SMS through live kuri Facebook through live kuri YouTube kidra kidoma antumiri chikoro tuwete na Mbere na mubango yo karibu sana mwishi
asante mutonosia
yes
ibwaga mono iko news tinarwa quite a long time we kara any ganda kara mono but always anytime to an opportunity kuja kwaria mumeru na kwaria wetu mwereithia what is happening around us it is always a pleasure.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Now mwishi kato ambriri you are a young person.
Yes.
Ayuthi wenzako kana ayuthi wenzetu ya kabara menyera right chioba ambiria kwa advocate thirikari tukwenda una kai itere kinya youth kumenya ti atongere baru uyu ni atongere ba today
Mbere mambuge ya youthi ou gaun tankuri mono
yeah
na nyankera kwithindira kurukiria miakere youth ntimikurukitia miaka mingi so I'm still a young person na gintu gyo gitinda kwirwa ayuthi ni atongeria barujo that to realize rekagita personally I came to realize that my position I need to position myself towards what kirankwenda as a young person kintu kyabire ugejotegera kya wa community that we to drive the narrative that kwenda na nyadhirikari thikira because also the government is the people new constitution you get the government is the people by the people so the moment ukona thirikari anything else apart from we an individual then you don't understand the system thirikari right and I'm very proud this time that the young people iba kuona issues siriko over affect na waga achuria what can we do to change the situation that we kio nto tembe okejotegera if at all there is a country in youth bathomi in Africa Kenya and nkumakien kuire umara ome Africa I've been and found an opportunity also to go outside this country and even Africa okay the opportunities tiana ba Kenya baba umara bageta gutangugi ome I have relatives also baba be ome okay wa Africans or Kenyans are the best in terms of professionalism. Koda tu ina embracing a generation very young, very educated, na energetic at the same time. Na madugano jabe na join beyond. So when they see things not happening the way they should be happening, they will always question. Na maybe they've been questioning silently, but now kaiji tena ande aigin to bombo question openly na discussion ikedo ayo. And this is something that we need to welcome to the round table to take point fingers together to that coded discussion as a people, as a generation also in this time to address what the young people are saying.
Yes. Now, President nakwenda kwa na youth, but now youth baba tena specifically ndazu want to buy baba karandi barani na president na kirekere kene atri president ya countries de na chianto batia na chairman ya batia bearing in mind anto baba ilika misema ni online of course with the crispies inoba kwarire mantu era maingi president ya komba na rwarido anto baba mutandaoni
one thing the most unique thing new na ire kodithia kedwa gigintu kira kiega is the fact that utirindo ora wiyo because we've seen in the past ntekuga that we were compromised whereby bogatara tembe ariria mbiti etaka mbiti kioni eta ura gwitete ku represent mbiti ya kiumara ko umara nyiri mbiti ingi gatigwa china ampara so the discussion area you dibaba kuga na me I also agree with that one so that we settle this issue once and for all let them have the platform irabara tumaira irono yobo tumira to advance the conversation iba gwita SpaceX support it now president with a statement ke lilewe whatever is also digital onto I communicate so it makes it easy for the president himself at his position Andres na issues ira bakwariria ki mtandao juu SpaceX. Anko makie, I was in that SpaceX Twitter na ndethiria youth more than 120,000 be mtandaoni. Youth ake ngiriega na letwe. That tells you that if at all we open that discussion na president ekirwa task mantu jawa kuuga le impossible jawa ati kuuga impossible because let me tell you ntia ungo tetela president because every leader has a responsibility to the electorate. President nyani ngwa kwibira nkwenda ndithiria as the president. Not to the bigger the position, the bigger the expectation and responsibility. Na responsibility. President of Kenya narua address issues nyingi mono, but I can tell you for free tembe na gintu tutugikire in our discussion that kwinto be there will be short term promises na kuna long term promises. Na dirikali onde yatonya nyaundi utonya ntambiri ko deliver my manifesto the very first year. Na ndikuwa kuna makosa young people kuwa be agitated that we the leaders baraba had a responsibility to try to commit the expectation. What in expectation behind this wound, especially this government. And the bigger the expectation kuga, the bigger that to be more responsible as leaders. To churie kide temura to edurali have we laid a foundation to start delivering. A time has come now, the leaders shouldn't be giving any promises. It is a time for us now to start delivering this time what we've been promising. No, to time. And now that's where the conversation starts with the president. Actually came and to promise it to young people, me included, they represent me in their discussion. Where are we? Ki discussion ni ulitembe, could deliver to us our promises in Aturi. Only Kebiranda promised it and to young people of municipality because I promised a lot. Yeah. So I am also tasked by the electorate getting over promises kairi ni don't reranda kai mwenga vera onto miko jagi kikarokenda kama chikurira chai. I can't do that. That would be very bad for me. Then kediria takera to akaracho twin yana ya chai kenda tuguirania tuchwakura. It is the same conversation irana na dinde kigite no yon bikite enturene. Then I will be one young people person with a vision for the other young people not to do any biongo kuendelea in our time. So I feel that the discussion and the area that these young people but take a very good discussion and discussion I can tell you it will lead us somewhere. Now every linda no kiri tadai the answer na up every MCAs. It's not just the president. This discussion, young people, it is not a discussion, and I'm sorry to say it because it's the truth. It is not a discussion near President Aki. It is a discussion that is touching every person or a responsibility and leadership. May it be MCA, may it be the governor, may it be the MP, the senator. A time has come. Ana young people batenda anga tutatenga tutafanya hapana. What mpaka sasa tumetenga nini? That's the discussion irai kide table.
Wow.
Yes.
No, great discussion here on them. MPs wetere baringa kura na wananchi babakania.
Yes.
MPs barabu wa finance bill ya 2024 niyo ya the Kenya. Surprisingly enough, after riots chi kumata sana na kwa tuweka anto baba kumenya parliaments, president ya yawa ako withdraw na concede defeat. MPs baiba kuonekana benyu president bakiringa ampe. Na this generation now they feel abunge ba National Assembly ni barahaere puppets ya utumiro ni states ura state pa kwenda ibobaeta. So mheshimiwa kuna young parliamentarians ba National Assembly parenya baba kuonekana iba vote yes. So ayuthi bakinyeta to a point ba batu ya kato tena tongeire because how comes mbunge awe today finance bill ya taithi mukenya withdrawn ambire kuringa ampe. So does it mean kinya tongere beto bara bathuro mwaka ni 2022 batina peni ya mwananchi nkorone kana kuna agenda thirikari bakwenda sail through?
Mbere I'm a little bit fair to the MPs that on a later note maybe about understand it in Bivakurukaya. They didn't understand nonto anko affair.
Yeah.
Nonto tembe, when you look at the document by itself, it was not favoring us as the people. Now that way it will easily a lot of you and cry. Toga, please don't pass this document. Nonto document here, kiuni nyani ndone tabui itali present my interests. Nonto nyani ngombu getting kwa affected I legislation simwe ili keja. So it is a feeling that our readers how iba to feel it, but kwe mantuja moja iren kauga tembe na I'm very open to say this because also I'm a reader on the same note that young people list a very pertinent issue na issue yao ne idhikiri mwankadhai but together to the extreme ekwa personal. When we go destroying other people's property, young people in Kovera na arua bobe bakuwa be agitated ni shusiri imekitwe ni MPs baba na rojo baba kada begi the position MP baba. So uraba ringi enda go treatiwa begi position MPU, let them treat this issue on the same line. To can destroy property, but let us raise our voices as much as we can. Let our voices be heard at the top of the mountains. But tembe tukumarana rwa tuidia kwa MP because these people also have a family. Na decision chiranka making tenda chita I affect mono ro kwa winja kama ro kwa winja. Nonto kombi gweti kuidia nyomba kiidia nyomba ukaidhinya mono MP ku wenda mono kwa hivyo tembe.
No.
So it is important when we are raising the issues ila to coalesce, let us raise them. Civilization is very important. Na ndoga utin generation ingi tho mije yetu. Kuna ndugu kaya kutha tuomba kwando issue ije ome ekwa personal. Sorry, let us do it. Osamri. Na tumithie tutino ogwa. Tuliza our voices na MP no ibamenye. They represent us. That it over the power ego to represent. When the people of municipality ba vote Caleb, aba Mbere decisions chondiri kokoni municipality. Iga kurukira assembly ni kaba affecta assembly. Mbithiro ndiyo na nchirungamire ndino chamba na antino ogwa nunto anto ibandingireku. So iyo another imwe tembe inatumara twaria naja street ine no chamba antu batere agwa. Atu idho atuije tu ina inya yao. The vote is very important. So let everybody know those people elected that the power ya representation it's not theirs, it is ours. Ndio kona na ndio barajo create the power to themselves. Monka being the president wengo na ndio ugana ndio anka abudike because the power belongs to the people. Na they don't ignore the voice of the people, then there is a big problem. So to our brothers who are the MPs and sisters who are representing us, I think we need to be a little bit now. Nunto luariro ambiri kwarua. The deputy president we have been following the deputy president a lot. And that's where the problem started hitting this government. Tembe, the moment the deputy president arungamireuga kuinadina, I think that's where the national intelligence Kenya evati ukaandika tegadine ni kuna nate umbi kuandeleswa. Nunto, he represents also a constituency, yeah? Antubaba muningire kura. The moment akanunga muge aja tutiti tebwega atubati kwa bashed na erwandi ugwe utume atokuga ugwe mtu ule aliria siasa yake mlima nankwire politics iloko. Politics ya kwangi ali mpamba ya wako nyomba.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. You see, nobody will tell you this truth.
Yeah.
Nkialia politics ya kwa yamba iria nyomba kwa kimwe kurokwa.
Yeah.
Ekomara kevire njeto, ekomara getown yeto. We get Meru County. The moment I start representing Meru County in terms of being the chair of finance, baridia menya tutu na finance bill yeto. Kwa tijenini ka mireta adre kia jaruju ka uke. Bere mireta nkambo muri, how does it affect me? Na ukagita mtu kwa area beyond what I'm telling you. Politics is very local. So when the deputy president says that people of Nyeri, he knows where he comes from. There's nothing wrong of Deputy President Kugoroga. The second thing of Mount Kenya. This is home. Akambi kwa area Kisumu no tunya no korango kwera. The moment akinya Kisumu berentumiri ambiri anga ambiri ikinya gariri ambe kuyale ambiri with Jesus also. He understood the local politics. he understood the local church is like a politics it can be from somewhere can they spread to the Gentiles. Utumbi kwamberia gintu aja wenda gikinya Kisumu utambi no monga ko yagikambe ko the conversation ira iyo ki national itabati gukinyare kinite kuga kwithura uma kwina antoba kwira na uma butu kwina na thai because if you are telling each other the truth.
But Deputy President yoro na raure kwina differences kana kwina rukuroro between we na presidents na riwaro rumania muno na antobara bairutere ro presidents who feel yakati munene they feel yakaibo andos bawe but he knows president no mdosio. So could it be the nature on the humanirie na deputy presidents kudetera antoba Mount Kenya kudetera mukenya iraure nontu iburanyirire bukamberio taikira Kenya na nachokera statement yoro. So could the deputy presidents amba kwethira nowe na kithikiro na kiriro kia Kenya nkoro newe na no kuthikira ground more than the president na NS
ke genuine he is a genuine man. Ntonkurete Mbere for the first time in the history of this country twanona maandamano countrywide. It has never happened. In fact that tarato gomerete the dirikari ringirite kura itake history mo kujaku the moment mumiru aringa kura ugali support tembe atijagu support yako ura kairi. It is the first time mumiru nyari nyauru no menye uru ameri baduri ni uru mono ba mone de modoro jo kurene but umaraba monia outrightly and that's where we are getting it wrong. Ironga kwira those who are also giving information to the president, they are not giving the actual information. Na the energy in a youth ija the energy aturala ya Meru County. If I bring you there wambetikiria youth baba baringi taba kabiro bakari ruwa Mbere dine ya inene ishire tingidure nene yimba dine atu ni turala ya Meru County na ntijana ne dirire neo iwe kwaraniri
tutije no Meru
wata be wako ya wantu mono
ari baya we Meru na de Meru me oto
no gona dagedire no gona dagedire
dina botokulugetia budget we will come to that
dikira nkwire dina ire iyo people don't want to talk to each other. Me I'm a believer lo fact that ibudurana inyanja nyamwekuru bwadurana mokuru kudaibu kuga butearaniria but omwe no akena makogana ndiko mbiri mbiudhuririte ombi nyiko na budhuranirite gintu nonsense. And that's the exact thing ire kwendelea even with our leadership today whereby people don't want to swallow their pride. Now no tume tena no tuchokere kaira, I'm sorry to say the national government whereby the deputy president akambia ujukaya on us from the PA. It doesn't work that way. I mean, I'll just tell you the truth. The deputy president was voted and shouldn't be respected like a voted rinda. The deputy president of Kenya. That's the bitter truth. But at the same time, we respect the president. So they don't respect between the two of them. In ground in a kairi. Ukeja with the Ojo and Antobawe. Ujungia na antoba nuntu ute mbitiaga munyanya nya deputy president uju na munyanya ora umwende na thaira munyanya mbiti eje akaigwa mbiti ene koinirwa like governor Nyiri abera outrightly oni utirombo respect but respect president na deputy Nyiri ena chore bawe bangi na bangi, so it will be chaotic gintu kiringithirwa between the president and the deputy but ikabo ugukari obata watane monka young people baba menya nyabongo no bale voice yao na badikirwa untobodikirwa.
It's very interesting. Gulokera Facebook nikuona mtu wetu wa Beatrice wa boss kwa Arua 3. Salimia kiongozi wangu municipality people we trust in his leadership. Bele iko sawa na Caleb Mutethia Kepuko, asante sana. Kuna Pius Kenoti Arua uko sawa mkuu. MCA Caleb Jobs 97% out of 100.
Amen.
Right. Kenneth Bundi Arua Mutethia we bure kabisa. I don't know why. Na
kwa bati Mbere ameompendo chwa boba kugande bure kenda mbacho
alito Kenneth Bundi mina alitoa Yes, adetwa Kenneth Bunt. Edini mwendo asante sana nontubo kwa Victoria Mubango na utawala. Kelpa aliwa salimia ma MCA sana. So, Mheshimiwa Caleb, now let's come to this. Okuwa kure atongeria bate genuine. Na uni onkwenda na ndi tumenya kwethira we genuine we mutongeria ikuwatia. Now, presidents na ministers bawe ibetherete be promise a Kenya even. Clip mocha president rona atisia tho tuko kire interview akiwa ura polisi bate bati utumira excess power kurona wananchi mantu era akodem ari deputy president iyo ya ku happen thirikari nebe thai na latest irare ya former Nandi Use MP Ketel ura watirwe quote in quote abduction. So mantu irare anayo mantu ya kubwithika na ku defend antu ba. Do we say that nyani ni wale ni msitu tumepandilika?
A time has come, alaman tujaja change. I foresee a time whereby people will walk their talk. Oma. Ara uwa make a promise no monka wa miforu monko meet. Na idon pabiria kuga we need to see promises irachi ya short term, irachi batikudu adha ini itiku arirua na cha long term. Promise abduction, promise ya brutality ya police, those don't need even
hiking of taxes.
Hiking of taxes, because we don't need to hike taxes. Let me tell you from a professional part of view, what should be happening about our taxes, we don't need to increase the taxes. We need to increase the basket of collecting taxes. You can go to Malaysia, you can go to any country that it has succeeded in a collection revenue ya guru. But yongaira tax. In fact, aba reduce tax. Kenda uwa tembe utika chwenjira cha kwevind kulea. Uidhura we willing, idhura igento we willing kodidya kinto attainable na kinto kitio chumbura wa achieve. Kinto achievable. Na ndithe iro go kongera tax. L'example ankoria tembe na ndio kwacha ngali kagari kara gakombuga ika milioni 1 ka milioni 2. Nkare ngirie kana ira tuguita insurance. Neu?
Yes.
Alafu ombekire ko 2.5
annual tax.
Annual tax. 2.5 annual tax, that is 50,000. Na nyanyi kore miure angirie kana ande agana installments. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Now, uni antoande a tax yeu ngachoka kule aga third party. Bumekira nkule aga comprehensive na ndimbone nkoinyeru nchoke kule aga. Leo nchwe ume boranka evendie. Inge thirikari ngirife. Nyathi gwita gwitairwa license tia live alone bitanga itairwa now. Because at the end of the day, it is not reasonable ke uni at a personal level. Uni o it is reasonable ke ono it is reasonable ke mto bonda nundu mtoro bonda nale mawa kure insurance ngirida to mwaka kwa ide atira mawa nale mawa Boni insurance ide biki dai itange biki ti on the tia boni ide
most of them within insurance.
Within insurance niki ko abara geta go aba insurance ko aba ti insurance important seo. So if at all we could make maybe to get every year insurance biki ingiri and we make it comfortable ingiri tola. I can tell you there is not a single bond in Kenya. Ibonda bonding na tunacho Kenya. You meet that together to generating billions from the bonda sector in terms of insurance. Okay. Otikira, these are the attainable betira bombi kodithia chio chikumbo kinyanira. You will collect more from the bonda people who are many. You have enlarged the basket. You've not increased on the tax. That's a professional view how we collect tax. But if at all, and I've presented it even to the county government, Emiro, that if at all we want to achieve, for us to collect more as a county, to kongeranga, tugangale niri age parking ange ngiringana, together tuganga nduka niri age ngirimagana, let us know these people that on board and then we make it and that way we will be able as a people to go correct more taxes.
The economic advisor of president David D akiwa finance bill era wire na Kenya remoni commit debt obligation kukethea kwina serious issues cia kurea kuandikwa consumer goods kwithire itia na kinya at times Kenya paremo ni we sustain pare bongwa and as it stands debt ya Kenya is more than 10.3 trillion. President ya kere utuku waraure kwa finance bill kwa force Kenya kurombera andu ringi na 1 trillion kiri financial year 2024-2025. Are we sinking kiri marando and promise ya thirikari yare tume kiri urombe bo marando, but kuma thirikari ya Kenya kwanza yukuma marando yongelekete. So thin line between kuromba na kurea kuromba ndene Kenya iyaka mukenya ate kumenya ina Kenya yerekrete. Where do we see Kenya in terms of economy ya Kenya witia no sustain kuromba marando na Kenya me ku maintain ri yongo mashi
thine mwenda twinyoka marando ja turarombete jara machwire jara machwite kagita kamwe jonde na unyo challenge iri kithirikari, but at the same time ankurie yaguaga garomba trillion imwe imbechinga turarigiti kulis through the finance bill
3.4 trillion
3.4.
that was the target.
You know that
target yo collects tibo Kenya but target is 3.4 trillion
na nditu turombe
dai tukaromba 1 trillion.
Still it doesn't make sense kioni. Mea one thing ira kuona ni otobati kuthithia na nunda kwira that conversation itobati kuenderwa mubunge yake o mabo wo kwa aria uthai o mwekurura we nturene nije na no kagito taxi au mtu bonda ora we street nene ije kwinya MP ba batije wo wijo yanka no ntuike India. I'm telling you, so
that is the truth. Ni oma
tiangwire tembe
iyaka kutathithirwe civic education mzuri.
What should happen? Nuntoni ni kare ambe chimberu mbe chingana kure menya irando kure
okure
onu ande irando ntume ano ndi irando iture anye marando tumetha i marando ture marando tuji marando ture. I'm supporting the president. I'm just saying antobara babati kujo tura this info die araria TV ne. Do they have any other person to come and bring this information to the people? That's where the problem is. Nundo tu kera werantu nande angambi na utura ya thirikari ruto euru sorry na president itura jana tukanywa na kwina finance bill rari ne tuje finance bill no endere nya mwaka jona jurungi na nuntu no endera last year me ata ugana de Kenya kayambi ko exist narua ki finance bill narua finance bill introduce wa Kenya. It has been. So when you want to change the lifestyle na status quo na nini naturale ayo, you need to change it in a way that everybody will feel and just apokeo. Utombi ko change your lifestyle kwa overnight. Wenda una ndanda areja mpoka na ndo ambiombera kumararu areja ngoko na samaki. Na ntijina ngaita samaki na ngoko. No bati ko da union prepare nda me kumanarwa. Kwa nyawo inkundia chai ubatumbira no nyachukari ngakoira yi. Kandi ngamya mbichongera sukari wakanga chongera any and just myself kiginto kirankuthi. So I feel that the government failed to make the people and especially the young people na alafu gindo kingi kira kina makosa iko karajaba ku threaten these young people ntibo andika ntithithia nume that kind of communication iwe kuthithwa ni etebui the way they are making the communication. I feel that we need to have a very coded way to communicate to the young people that because of this challenge we might face this and this and this. Na ndukeda TV na ndeka idano utuira manto na ndija ogwe tembe sorry mwa wenda daktari mwaji akeja karara wa muthima ukona aje twi cancer. There is a way to break the news ke mwaji na ndija ato aje twi cancer Kenya in terms of finances. Wamwira ndio ogwe aja wina mulimo juju na mtu ena mulimo juju karao atekuja endo agarara wa mwirao twaba wina cancer
wakua
na cancer kayurana. What you're telling this person, you can give up there and then. And that's the situation that we find as a country. That we get so many, we are bounded with so many information overnight. Ukagana ndine iko kaju kiambere. Neo president, ne information iro kambe go absorb Mbere ni iko. So I do feel that we need a way to communicate to the young people, me included. Kienda tumena watu kuibanga na the hand times ira chimbere yetu.
No, mheshimiwa kithoma gatheti rukiri kine gatheti ya The Standard kuona aritani baba ingi ndene ya Kenya kaba kuthama system ya Kenya barua besi ile bakurewa itukumba ba sustain na ngwira bakurita itukuona nurses na madaktari bambirire story kitambo bambire kuma Kenya for the last 2 years tutirona thirikari nyeke andika arimu tutirona thirikari ikiandika madaktari na Kenya thai no bareme kuandikika no to finance bill ni retheri atia ni rawire na kuririka na mbete chomba kurea kwa na cheko andika ntuba so system ya Kenya as we stand ni aka aritingwe ndene ya Kenya especially civil servants ontio madaktari arimu na ntuba bangi ba ku offer services bare antone atho ku thirikari it's about time ito taxwa mushara yukia yuiti yukethia atia yukathira so antu bambitie kwambiria with abroad uchwangwe nau na thirikari yongo ni kuwa ni uchwira antu ngwe abroad so anto bakathama Kenya professionals bakathama Kenya pole Kenya etiwe professionals in the name of itukweria kwandikana na antu bana wibaru bakwenyu thirikari moving forward mheshimiwa thirikari na ate batire ku breathing because Kenya know you want ni affected ni manto ya
one ya koi very much more than any other want ya affected muno na urampa ambiriria kuga tembe ambugire miru ka Kenya anabetu ibathomera muno which is an advantage. After Kibaki introduced the discourse, I think it opened a door for so many people to access education. Na universities chaja monka to our doorsteps. It is a way to tell the people that empowerment ni kuendana na tutodogania beyond you are producing more than you are consuming. It will produce more graduates. Ugata bikibiki ni pa kawaja, you'll be surprised. Ukediria kide 10 people babeo 6 graduates. I know of a student and graduate who graduated in a second honors at the bikibiki na the finance. Second? Yeah? Okay, the Yakumu Kambije municipality in a masters. Net the bikibiki. What does that tell you? Mto invested so much in education, atumila millions, which educate, they are it reality. So one, us exporting young people to other countries can have an opportunity with Angogina and it's not a very bad thing. Not to in a surplus. To in a baby. Na onde realize so it was one of the areas in the get and the Yankadidia. Now as we speak, Tembe, today as we speak, we have a class of 75 professionals. Braba Kodidia nursing, but body the German language. Noto ndeja kuona ndiguru mwera ina opportunity nene ya kuandika youth in Germany. Germany ina the age nini yao bugai 45. Lakini ya Kenya 18. Ukwala? Na nduke jiguita Germany antu babe na miaka 70 baguita ngugi baba ingi. Na ite ugethiri antu ba miaka ite bengugine. Ukarikara geke na tagukara. But weja Kenya tuina antu bena miaka 30 20 18 batinango. So it is important for us now to think how we can replace Balaba and Germany Batina Naibore Aboga to Kebeto Novatango. So we started a class we are together to the first member Kigerio Badi Got Institute very soon. We are doing so well. And even the government are near educated that line. So it is something that we can encourage the government. Non to Twinaba Henge, boy, the more Togekia Bome. Ni advantage at the same time kairi nuntu no bachoka Kenya. I have my relatives bakara America ibale giru kuchoka Kenya kairi mbuga within the course of time bendi kuchoka Kenya na bakima Kenya bari just mere nurses lakini aru ima doctor bakija baleta another profession to our people. So kiunia encourage it na Mbere young people let us not give up. Itutege also overseas opportunities.
So 75 boku wira Bedo ma Germany kenda ko harate.
Bedo ma Germany bekia opportunity Germany. Beta kita wow. Na bakona nuntu one itu between already collaboration na a very good person ka institution iraba gete bitankoge already. To identify it. Bako ka kikigiro kia got institute. Because German na bobedero achukuru mu Kenya ire satisfy ga alitwa. So for me as the MCA biti tembe chachi akonda abathomidia the language na tumenya tabathithia kigirio ba the moment bathithia kigirio bakoroka bas
PS your month ya umete Meru. Why don't you partner with the PS?
The PS is very collaborative. Na itu edrito na itu banga michemani itu shedi michemani nyona student kenda one ona student baraba kudia this kind of course nankuire kyantu beto barabe kuiba bati kumenya tatutu yatongeria na ilompa mbiriria gokwira de twatone untonyo rimwe itu ijana promises nyingi mono nirogetheria muntu mwe kwira Caleb nibure kabisa nonto ukwirigirite Caleb atonya a change life eku overnight. But look at it this way, tutonya narua nkeja TV ne andoma mjini itu kwambiria bakery, a local bakery, ka small local bakery already baraero mbese chochi ti accounting na nimbaete the local jiko local jiko locally made tiria stima na tiria makara ndio tumira tu just nko but a very nice one ikaba rusha ki the next maybe generation emariko jaba karwendo thithia but they start somewhere tukombo kinyira these opportunities with organizations sirachi around us no to jauni I've collaborated with so many organizations kwa to gwita yongo gita GIZ is an organization kwa groups mbecha ikeje kwa ukabera idea ba kwa mbecha we kundi to thithia ki kwa mbecha cha kuthithia dairy goat farming area indi nande tikurithia mburi yake parendi kuona nata bombo park area rira ya mburi diketha rigi supermarket chetu. I remember when I and my son na kanitu area buru twagura area nkobo tuma gwito area nko. So if at all we could get this one locally available ke watonya supermarket ukethiri area ya mburi wethiri ya ng'ombe, that can be so encouraging. So organization ini jete odurania kuru almost 50 plus ba community ya ndire ndo badidira project ya kurithia ambo inde na kupakie. For example ingira to thithia sabuni itothithia biashara sabuni ya kurube titepo odurano batina ngugi baita no kuthithia detergents na sabuni ya tiao cha kuthithia but tikuthithia kibende ya tobondi ithwa packaged ikurukithitwi caps ukugwata urombi gwita supermarket ukethwa ina variety ya gutara ugogeta utithiria sabuni ya municipality ugure na Nairobi ugogo to kozera tembero nto iririo bieto. So I'm just trying to say to my brother teta it's for him to find na atendi gutethwa nuntu ntito amurugira kwawe nungwata ngukwira na ntimutethia as an individual nuntu nyandi na thina cia kwa as an individual andu baba ingyo kigwa beteta barenda ugona ndu ito bathambia ubekira nguo which doesn't happen. Bonda sector a municipality the other day turabaire matangi na machine but we are coming with a project iranda aba promise thankiringa campaign tukabathithiria to petrol station twiri kamwe mugutano na kangi town arabongo bakanywa betururia abachikuriria iko pakare mukurani biashara ira yoto abambiria nto now it's almost starting. It will not be my own undoing ikethwa and we are doing it
panya muta petrol station utheri
ale tubathithiria ka biashara ka petrol station municipality tuna bonda ngana more than 3200 municipality yake na banywa betururia ngana pande antwana ndibetho ibezo bena biashara yawe betru nuntu ipo consumers nongata tembe na kawo shiao nuntu no bathambia ya bikibiki chiai kwenda baire machincho thambia ikundinda abiere bionde na de alatu it next you can make sure that we have started something for them to be generating income pakare go chudurania it can't be my undoing to the young people by municipality because it is a question that I need to answer. The generation Gen Z. It is important for them to know that they are innovative. Undra very together na very coded conversation nabo. Ingwara tuambiria a plastic recycling plant. That one come rain come sunshine tembe. Ewe go ga without a launch. Nuntu one it will give up to our young people. Dera to didia recycling a plastic indi tikuru recycle ke plastic anto bachiona ito recycle to didia gento cha cabros. Nuntu municipality ne gwiti antwara ikiro cabro nyingi. Cabro pavements. Tuigatura to cabros tura. It is only one person in Kenya odidia cabros etumairai. If at all then people don't think on that line unazarinda I will be crippled. Don't be move no don't kabadide. But if at all we could sit today to iranetembe to render the project neji. There's a young person by the Bomostia Moneta Dennis Kedenji. We've started with him a very nice rehabilitation center. Personally, I've started a rehabilitation center in municipality. Nonto our young people work na drugs. It is a conversation to akarande. Turani na deke young people babale Kedenji alingira kundingira kudikaira Dennis Kedenji akiadia mental health. We would never have started anything. That in a Somek, which is doing so well. Already in admission ya alitoa tukuandiko kuona na tumbo area. I'm telling the young people in municipality, Mbere, we can't complain all the time. And as a leader, doesn't mean that I will solve all your problems. I will be lying to you. It is time you people come out. We have a candid discussion. Na promises iran kubana tio. I promises iko kinyano nto JMB kare da abatendege campaign. They've waited for 2 years. It doesn't mean that because they've been waiting for 2 years I'm a liar. It is the time period iranko irire yamanisha ina na ire to akinyaniria bila to promise kwindo nda promise rabia jaro nene tembe na go bigetera. I'm telling you the truth. So we need to be a little bit candid and also patient, but the bigger part is that we kwithwa twina imbito kwenda.
Lakini mheshimiwa wangu
genuine
twina MCs 45 ndani ya Meru. But how comes where most of the promises you don't make it anto baku ya ko mwite kuingia almost 70% yachio in 2 years, whereas your colleagues pamwinya batiko Meru Kenya wondi ne chiao nonto barua allocation chio tiambesa promises utichibombete kuingia pamwinya batiko Meru weta kwarana na kare because they have offered nothing for the last 2 years. How special is your case? Because it is very different.
Ankwere unte di kwaridia kintu. Mukona my brothers adakwe assembling impomba kuganigerete nejeto. Na tudiri tuna young people ki assembly na tembe ankwere tonosia baba na rosia baba assembly we just give them time. They've been able to bargain 45 million for everyone. 45 million ira kuja kiwanda ke it's a big achievement. Nabaregete kwa compromised at all cost. They've refused to be compromised. No to baringija kudo be compromised. In fact, to bat to buy honors. Anababa say undi umo. Na ankoire before the end of time, we'll come here and we'll discuss it. Those who will be able to achieve baga achieve. I pray we give them time. Ununkurombage. No to jauni the reason the difference ira yote mbe ni umanishina ndiritanguge. No me ondri tangu ya community tembe. No angu ere tu mabona tu yukumia. Ondri tangu in organizations. Na organizations imura yanda ita chomu itone, ichonda kama tende ja chona. Na ndio ni continuity. Na tumbonga na ni mtu koge ino korongi. Utukara kwa mbele anything. So for my brothers, we are heading there. Na angu ere most of them it want any project easy and they implement them implement to their wants. Ntesha kuga kuboto na inkerete already projects and they implementing.
So 45 million pound.
Yes.
Ni ukara kiri kiroto na the reality. Why am I saying? No. Why am I saying this? Exactly variwa mbese hii itionwa. Na okay aweta kire CFSP rabo ngoba andikire bendekete timbrandi ya 15 million pound. So babu MCA ni akatupo kwenda kuonia mwananchi ipo bangite 45 million once, lakini control of budget nyabana kwa at least bwineke mbese hii ikine 33 million. Ni ontupo kuremera 45 million ni ipo kuona yakaitioneka.
Ato aliria utembe. Na the worst thing kwirira kaina the good thing is that we have a generation idomi assembly. Mbere ma, what does the constitution say about allocations? Constitution iluga 70% goes where?
Recurrent.
Yonukuga?
The constitution.
That a percent itana?
Youth and development.
So how much is coming to no to Joe is simple mathematics. How much is coming to the county as a package in terms of allocation?
that percent ya
No, I'm asking how much are we getting? How many billions? 10.
The 12?
Tala hii 10.
Sawa, 10.
Tala hii 10. Tembe, buru. Letu kuandikwa genuine and free. The reason why ita 12 ngakwira. Then, yeah, just 10, 70% imbechingana. 7 billion. Italy current. Tuti kuna
3.
Then doga ire 1 beyond the divide 3 billion na 45. It is 66 point something million. That's simple mathematics. Nyanta.
Yeah.
No watu wangu kwera. It is simple mathematics. But now what we are telling the government is that tuko enda 66 million. Tunaenda 45. Nikibagua 45 iti onora.
I do not know.
Why you just tell me? This is not negotiable.
It is the way it is.
It is like that. And we are supporting the government. One personally, if at all there's any person who has supported this government, now supporting governor kwa, kawira mwangaza yun.
Right?
Sawa? Uningo support you.
Governor.
Digera mbere, uningo support kawira mwangaza. Ende ndiuga, nge support kawira mwangaza. Itu ya 45 me. That is nothing much to ask.
What if Bokarema, now we're in public participation, right?
Yes.
This week.
Yes.
Na kuchenine sito meitako tukipochereri okulukia budget.
Because we are a unique county. We are unique county.
How unique are you?
We are unique because we are the only county in the entire country equal itemized budget. We have brought light to Kenya as a Meru county. We've brought light.
Now my question
we will be in the Guinness Book of Record as the county. Yes. Who brought the discussion and carried the discussion, and now it is the way things are.
So what in a scenario babu with the public participation boy and recommendation chienu na bo amu kulukia budget maybe na 45 millions per ward, then governor declines to send to it rayo sign. Mtafanya nini?
Governor na the art of Meru at is that. Na tirawa sign ni.
Akiwa babo kuibwithiria budget?
Budget no thitha ya.
It is the executive babu ya boka line kana boka babu either boka ment.
Na ndi uroithero na nini responsibility ra nene nweko.
Ni executive.
Executive thitha ri uthatu kathithia.
Babu ya either bumikuru bumitikire kana
boka ment. Na ndi wale tembe ngakunenkira kigerio. Mungu akukuthia kero na ni gukumakira. Uroithero na responsibility nene no. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
The responsibility of the assembly is the bigger responsibility on this discussion. Because the assembly does not just allocate, it is even allocating. Because we are the people who allocate projects to the one. Now the county assembly ngugia iko allocate nyimbi adidwa kiwandi chiao. Ntorene chienu. Idatu tugembie kadi. Then the executive ekeja kuthithia what we call implementation. Call that to the bigger responsibility. It is not the executive. No, together to mitika ekebuchio. Nobody will know what is to happen in the ones. From now henceforth, let us prioritize the project within the one, but to do a remit to go on better chico tiga na ngavana kedo atigina what we are calling the conditional grants. Aturugira tutumbo on the conditional grants kida 30%. Oh, what amachabu jau? Queen amount jaire, queen ambe chachi allocation cha project. Irikure amichara na ambinambi. Nuntu tutumbo na amichara na conditional grants. Nilonda kutana no tutare 10 billion irekuwe chagika. Na tukonda kwa fair enough king governor. Tuamutare 14 billion. Ito mutare nya 10 billion. To get 10 billion, ichiku jagi county government ya Meru. Then, to ita 70%, ewi 7 billion, ichiku itakiri current expenditure. To atikwa 3 billion ili tuka ere want. Tuka ndoga 66 million per want. Ituka ere every want 45 me. Ewi like 2.
That is 2.25.
2.25. Yes. Kono tuka almost 800 million. Project ingine ombe kuandikwa
flagship chair.
Yes. So ndikuona niki that discussion and again alampambiri ndio chokyo It is humble request ki our governor either nyawe willing kukarandi wengwa na ande atitumene pakare governor deputy owe because it's very important na assembly
Deputy
on governor
Kumari.
I'm saying that's where the conversation should start.
Oh, I get you now.
You get me?
Yeah.
But we have that candid discussion so that now at the end of the day mumero on any mumero tiraga teja no tutamuteja anyway. Yes. Kena stalemate ira umbikure to imanto budget manto akwaranira jakadira atibati kura ta stalemate tembe. But also let us be very genuine. No tutakura discussion ira these young people bararetere ntumbi kuamberia in industry ya municipality tutina abecha. Na industry ngogwere plastic ikandika more than 300 young people. Kwamberia kwa jane maratati ja those plastics wita ko chigitanga grading wita ko gochidambia wita ko anika wita ko melt wita nande ko dithia the cabros and even the sales department. I can tell you nande ko ito chiekira nande ko ikirwa. I can tell you it's a multi-billion idea that can't even be supported without money, and this money should come from the budgets. Nero to go push to go no monka to itikanirie. Now because that discussion hiyo tombi kudithiria antu betu nakenda jabala bathuri that baro tubo bakona tweba dithiria at least turingithia nkoro chiona ngugira to abachwira nuntu ntedia mundaro kwa ndithia barabara atembe angene mundo ukibuka mukadithia barabara no ninya ta nengata itu ankamwiti kamwiti mbona go bagito itu ngabuka nengata itu kwa not we don't until intended resources Ciaca bito dithia we'll be solving so many problems through these budgets by the ango kwera uma.
Kwena James Kimathi aruwa ask Mheshimiwa Caleb Mutethia, will he accomplish his promises without the help of governor and mind him of prison Maru Rund, it is worse soon demos Lonte. Which round is that?
Jire Maroa, that's a very important discussion ya Kimathi areta mbere ntia comprehension nyamura cha kwa governor teo nirombugira unte kwa ndi kuga mantwa nyamura governor implementation nani munenkere budget ira ka thithia cho. So the moment me ndamunenkeria yuingi to implement project cheto ko Kimathi no mukatutania ngo kya governor ginto kyabire njire we Maroa kwithara na manto jaire na anto betu iberewe kwinjiri moto tekwandi gwikira gutura kurima na gwikira maram anto bakigure njire kuma Kenya au nini sibitare kino ruguita monka bypass the first year bantetetie mono njire ndabera umirie to me upgrade to higher standards now as we speak we are kirarami because we sat down with the MP, we sat down with Kela, and we discussed this without even going to the media. Njire unadena ni gwikiroi njire Maroa Mheshimiwa Lahim Dahund tumekaa chini naye na akaniambia Caleb, hii pesa iko na tumetenga pesa hii barabara na what happens tembe ngeji kumikira mbecha na ruwe Maroa nko umithithia na mbecha cha county national government ititonya kairi ntorende ituthi so ibedo be patient anini no ithithwe soft grading but antrenda kumima nuntu twamirime tikirwa kabros lakini tuka patient kanini ndi maandamano no rate ya mwananchi unitiraga maandamano by the way. It is very important when the people raise their issues nuntu maybe through raising those issues iroba kero what the government is doing, but it is important also as their representative tell them what we are planning for those kind of roads jire we batiko tamakiwa kegekirwa kabros nuntu ni kurukiria kagita ga gutura enemy egekero mutha. We're doing these loans gakwera in 5 years. That loan ekarea 3 million this year, 3 million for 5 years, that 15 million. Kuga kudatu kumea ikaba igekirwa antweri mawa igethwe ke upgrade ya gore tiji gwekirwa kabro igekirwa kabro rete tura kudithia and that's what we are heading to. Nanjira cheto cha municipality chonde I can tell them even near Madakome we have a group of rinders tumekaa chini nao tumefikia laim tunaenda kwa Madam Kwame the judge the CJ yekwe lami we can't continue doing these rounds na itaunture tuturori matugika ila malam we need to think beyond the malam ikabo getira ntakenera tukuijire ruru getira falandene. It would be better.
Okay.
You ask me.
My last question no tuba babo mubango yo. I have seen nominated MCAs supervising projects kiro wondi eku. How do you feel your elected leader representative wantu nominated MCAs bakia kukagu either kukagua mirandi wondi neku uteo na ba post mitandaone bakiwa baingoini?
Nominated MCAs have lost. Baba kodidi ono to one. But too many people represent. Nominated MCA atonya gigitikira through the elected leader. So the moment atonya I no elected, I would say on to interest akumenyiri ko affect anto bara. But for me, I always feel I'm okay on to the moment anto betu be jinjiri an kudidia. In fact, ndo na ma post ete nya elida njire uri do le titawa. Emi tamarido ya antu lengi. Ageta antule uri to antule ingi naga chist tampa to mini biodidia lakini ugeta ge community ndenda wita ge community uda iwe didire to njireu mbere ngavaneja itu akari ndi to kanjire to kadi na to ekirambeja to etikaniria this what we want done nora tize jiru indra chokeria kaire MTF ito didia uyo didia so kwiro tuga ntigiri nerera bongombe kaborera bongombe but it's not long lived. That when itemized, it's not long-lived. Nande ankorie, jena nunguga kodi the industry plastic. It would be my joy if I told the nominated MCA, ngai kira naruga TV na dena ankuga. Twadi the industry plastic. Inya tije inata amba irana ina amba irana ate didago. Inya korimbi kodi watiuga. Lakini wande wananda kira kimbanjeti akeji kurori akiuga twidi the plastic inya muri plastic kwa kodi ate kwe. So, ombi kwithire project yobati kwa very successful. It is successful on to bwa interest ya mtu tu membi akwenda. Atume animbi kwenda kwa achieve yogi project yeje. Meba tikuja karande au ni amburi ya where should we end? Munga end. Na uroge kurombete kya municipality kike itebi abiromba no tinene anda rombete. That time when it comes we just go to the field and antu batoete. But for now let us work for the people.
Wow. Mheshimiwa tukireikia your parting shot kiria Kenya na kiria kariba kubwa municipality.
The parting shot unikariria mbere generation yetu the unique generation yaturonere you've opened our eyes, we are listening now na bugatigi kwaria let's start the conversation, let us make it louder even in municipality na mbugere conversation yetu affecta the top leadership, it affect even mashinani. Now, that was your representative. We're supporting what you're doing. To the national government, let us give the people the opportunity to listen. Listening is very important. Na the fighting ira to kuona itebatiko dayo. I was very shocked. Deputy President Arugira batiko era no president. Not to be here again. It is sad that this one has started mapema. Kuga kuda kutumbo didi anto baba wata bongwa bakegwa kuwatanira. So that even the people give this government the opportunity to serve. No to think government inge tari na kiaugi kinene na maruro maingi in government. If this government fails the people, na tempe bigon kuire, the expectation ya mtu bonda. Tukeja kuda tuteme kinyeria at least promise ira to abaite to boni nya 60%. Nyamurungu atetu rekerari iguru. Let us work for the people because we representing the interest of the people is representing the interest of God.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you very much Mheshimiwa no tupo kuona kanya kile nyegere mabango yo. Thank you very much kile barabo ndeba kwa kile mabango yo barabo kuona kile Facebook, barabo kuona kile YouTube na barabo kwa kile TV. Asanteni sana ndibura kidate babu mabango yo tethira yuro. Tukenda tukumeithema tumonya mwanya kile mitandao yetu na kile chetu cha thaa moja 7:30 na 9:30 ithira wina mweri wa mwanya kabisa yo mwanja na ngutikia the last half of the year. Okay, the blessings. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Asante.
Yes.
Asante.